April Fools, gotcha. It's not a new video. Well, technically this is a video, but it ain't the content you thought it was. I'm just doing an April Fools like I do every year. Usually I'll write something like new Super Smash tournament or something. But this year, I don't know how many times I can trick people with that, so I thought I'd use this opportunity to do like an update video. I'll probably just do like a thumbnail of like a motorcycle trick, so you think it's a cool video, but really it's just an update video, so that's the trick. But yeah, I just want to update you guys on what's going on. I'll probably delete this video after like a week, but there's a lot of changes going on. First update is the new website. Check that out if you haven't, if your computer can handle it. I know it's taking a really long time to load on a lot of people's computers. I have to go in and rework that, make it load a little faster. But check it out, give me some feedback. Let me know how you like those GIFs and graphs. But that's that. Also, some changes on the YouTube. First thing you might notice is we haven't uploaded anything in a long time. Sorry. My excuses will be the excuses that anybody else gives you of being busy. Everybody in the world is busy, so that doesn't really mean anything when somebody says that. But yeah, I've been working constantly, and if I could work as hard for 3GI as I do for my job, that'd be awesome, because I get like 2 videos a week done. But I gotta make money, and believe it or not, 3GI doesn't make any money, except for now. Yeah, there is no exception. I'm honestly baffled when I read articles. People make like $500,000 a month on YouTube. It's like, how does that work? People click the ads on their videos and they get money? Like, I don't get it. Like, I seriously get 20 cents a month, and I'm not even saying like a ridiculously low money to be funny. That's really what it is, 20 cents. So anyways, enough of that. I've been really just focusing on Shrek Fest. If you don't know what that is, it's a big party we throw every year in Madison. I'm still finalizing some paperwork. I'm actually not supposed to say anything about it, but I will say it's going to be Labor Day weekend. I have a meeting with the Parks Department on the 11th, so we're going to iron that all out, and then hopefully I can make a big announcement. But yeah, you should definitely come party with us. It'll be awesome. This year we're really kicking it up in a lot of ways, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, basically, so yeah, we haven't been producing content. I would love to be in a position where I am making constant content, but the thing is, I don't know if I'm that kind of guy that does like weekly videos. I like to take my time with something. Like with Shrek Fest, that suits me more. That personally suits me better doing something annually, because it's like, I don't know, I'm that kind of guy that like really takes my time on things. But I don't know what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and there's a lot of stuff that we are doing right now that I haven't made. It's not like it's like top secret, like under wraps. It's just that now is not the right time to make these announcements. This year you will see what we've been working on. One of the things is really big. I mean, both these things are huge. Okay, I said too much already. But anyways, you should follow us on Twitter and Instagram, both the 3GI. We've been doing some pretty exclusive updates. Like a couple weeks ago, I did a pretty big sneak peek for one of these projects on Instagram. but I just couldn't help myself. I really wanted to show it off. So follow us on there. Both those accounts are the3GI, Twitter and Instagram. We used to do kind of announcements on Snapchat, but I really don't use that anymore, and I'm probably gonna delete that. It's like I'll get notifications that someone sent a snap on Snapchat, and it takes Snapchat so long to load it. It's like, just send me something on Instagram or something. All right, there's a cop. I gotta put the phone a little lower. I don't have like a phone case carrier thing, otherwise I would do that. But ja. What else? Yeah, but I'm confident that this is actually my second time making this video. I made one last night, but it was like so doom and gloom, maybe because it was nighttime. So I'm reshooting this. This is take 2, where I have a more positive spin, that we will get to a point where we're creating more content. But yeah, it'll happen. I'm going through a lot right now. Okay, that sounded bad. I'm not like depression or anything. I'm going through a move. Like, I'm literally moving to a bigger apartment. So that's gonna be awesome. And there's like a lot of space where I'm gonna have like, because right now I'm in a small apartment, and like I got crap spread all over. Like I got like the basement there is kind of dinky, and I got a lot of stuff, like props and costumes and stuff. And this new place I'm moving into has like a big wide open basement that's not being utilized right now. So it's gonna be awesome to have space for like a set, which will be awesome because we've never had like a set before, and then a bunch of storage space for props and costumes. But you don't want to hear about that. That's boring stuff. My point is, I'm definitely going to get to a point where I can create content, which I hate that word, content. Create content. What am I really saying? I'm going to create funny ass vids. I'm going to create funny ass vids that you guys are going to love. And another thing is, I'm just going to go on a tangent. I'm going to go on a tangent. But I don't like it when people say that they don't have time for stuff. Because we all have time, but it's like, what do you prioritize? Alright, that's the end of that tangent. I don't want to sound like a self-help guru. Oh, Jesus, dude. But, yeah, happy Easter as well. So, it's all about prioritizing time. Right now, I've been prioritizing work and then moving into this new place, which will be awesome. And, another thing, and this I will talk about. This isn't a secret, I can tell you. This year for Shrek Fest, we want to live stream it. Basically, we would have probably like 2 cameras. I really got to figure out how to do this, but I'd want to do something where I have 2 cameras filming the festivities. Because this year, more than previous years, is really going to be like a performance. Like, previous years we've been running around trying to take care of stuff, but we're going to have more of like a crew, and it's going to be like a live show you're seeing.
Good morning, thanks for stopping by. Can I help you?
Hi, can I have a small coffee?
Anything else?
That'll do it.
106, 3 left window.
Thank you. So, it's going to be like going to a show. We're going to do little skits and stuff, and we're going to have the games that we always have. You know, the onion eating contest, pin the tail off donkey, the raffle. We've got a couple other little hidden things, little special things in store. So yeah, you should come, check it out, think of it like a show, because it is. So basically this year we want to live stream it as well. And we want to, I think there's a way to do it on like Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. I think Twitch and Facebook are the ones that I would really want to focus on. So follow us on Facebook too, I guess, and Twitch to stay in the loop. I think both of those are the 3GI, because a lot of people want to go to Shrek Fest and they can't. So I think live streaming would be awesome, and there's some like special videos that will premiere like on that stream then, that are definitely worth checking out. And I think another thing for the future is Patreon. Everyone's got a Patreon. I'd love to make one. And we thought of like a lot of like funny things to do for it. I mean, 3GI has no shortage of ideas. Sometimes I feel like that's all we got. But I definitely, we had ideas like if you subscribe to the Patreon, you get like a publication mailed to you. But that would maybe, I don't know, that I couldn't figure out a way to make it work where you would get something cool for, hold on one second. Yes.
You're all set. Have a good Easter.
Thank you very much. You too.
Okay, thank you.
What if I just splashed the coffee in her face and said, April Fools? Just kidding, that's effed up. So, yeah, the Patreon with like a publication. I couldn't figure out a way that it would make sense where you would donate an amount that would, if I couldn't figure out a way that would make sense from like a numbers standpoint, you know, how much this stuff is costing versus how much they're donating, because at the end of the day, Patreon is a donation service. So what they're getting, it's not a shop, you know what I mean? You could think about it as like an overpriced shop, but the kind of reward, I don't know, what kind of, do you guys subscribe to Patreon? I personally don't, but if I did subscribe to Patreon, I think I would definitely, there's some in mind that I would definitely do, just based on what they offer and what they produce content-wise. You know, I'd want to support them. It's something like donating $1 a month to get like exclusive like videos and stuff like that. That's an incredible, like $1 a month. I can definitely do that. I can definitely do $1 a month. And I think a lot of people can. So yeah, Patreon is something to look out for, but here's the thing, and this is my biggest philosophy behind Patreon, is when I see Patreons of people saying, donate this amount of money, and then we will produce this content. To a certain extent, I think you need to already be producing what you produce, and then make a Patreon saying help support what is already happening. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? That I think you should, it should be helping you do what you're already doing, rather than, hey, if I make this money, then I'm going to start doing this video series. It's like, that doesn't work for me. And I think a lot of people have, like their base goals are to help them do what they're already doing, but then they have these loftier goals that maybe they're not, maybe subconsciously they don't think they'll make it, or maybe they do. I don't know. I see a lot of loftier goals, and people reach those goals and become a victim of their own success. And it's like, you gotta actually, you can't just say if I get $5,000 a month, I'm going to make a movie. You gotta think about it. Think about what that means. Could you actually do that? Like, go through the numbers. Yeah, 5,000 sounds like a lot, but you can't just say $5,000 a month, I'm going to make a movie or something like that, or $1,000 a month, I'm going to do this game show. You got to think about what, because never mind. None of that matters, because there's no way in hell we'd make $1,000 a month. I think we'd make $50 a month, and even that would be awesome. And I'd love to do something like maybe I went to the wrong place. Hold on. Took a wrong turn. I'd love to do something that's like a raffle. I know some people do that. And send you something. I had an idea a couple years ago. Because I've been thinking about Patreon for a long time, but I just never did it because we don't produce content regularly enough. And maybe I can't wait until we produce content regularly enough. Maybe I just got to make a Patreon and say, you know, I don't know, man. I would not donate. If I was outside of 3GI and they had a Patreon, I would not donate. I'd be like, I got to see something, man. You can't just do... I don't know. This is a private conversation I need to have with myself, I think, before I come to any conclusion. But yeah, anyways, that's that. Oh, and another thing is, you might have noticed, I don't think you have noticed, there's only one person that messaged me about this. So there's only one person that noticed. But they're basically like, hey, what happened to the 3GI show? The 3GI show, I felt it was cluttering the video feed on YouTube. Because I felt like it's not clear enough, like, what is 3GI, blah, blah. And the 3GI shows are confusing if you're checking out the channel for the first time. And we have been getting a lot of people checking it out for the first time after Shrek Fest. Got a lot of attention from that. And that's a big reason why I focused my attention to Shrek Fest, is because we're getting a lot of attention from that. And I think it's a really good vehicle or venue for 3GI. I'm really interested to see what that leads to. But anyways, the 3GI show, you can still watch it. It is, if you look on our playlist tab, there's a playlist with all the episodes, so you can view it there. And maybe I'll probably make them public again, so they're much more easier to find. I just think right now, while I kind of re-examine what exactly 3GI is, they were a little confusing for people checking out the channel for the first time. But I will say I watched a couple recently, and I think they are hilarious. I think they're really funny, but they are definitely a little off-putting if it's your first time seeing them. I don't know. I think they're funny, and you can still watch them. So go check them out. Oh, another thing is, and like I said, with 3GI's show, I'm not worried about that because I only got one message of somebody saying, where are they? So that lets me know they're not missed, except for that one person. But I do get a lot of messages of people saying, where is the Smash Ups? Where's the new Smash Ups episode? Now that, I dropped the ball on that, is what that is. If you don't know what Smash Ups episodes is that was a show we were doing. It was going to be like a weekly or a bi-weekly show. God, my throat is so dry. And we did one episode, and we had a whole, like, arc planned out. We had, like, I don't know how many episodes, like 13 or something. And we had, like, a whole, like, storyline and blah, blah, blah. And we only did one episode. We even shot the second episode, but I got so behind on editing it. And I think what it was is we created a schedule, and it was just a little too ambitious. Where I think it was bi-weekly is what we decided. So it would be like a week for shooting, and then a week for editing, and then a week for shooting, and then a week for editing. So it'd be that bi-weekly or something. And it was just too ambitious, unfortunately. And then I got way behind schedule and got frustrating. So, you know, maybe you'll see more Smash in the future. There is the new Smash game that came out. That was exciting. That trailer came out a few weeks ago. But for the time being, I really can't handle steady content like that. But hey, things will change. Hey, Dangus. Good job. Good job. Oh, who's a good boy? Okay, go potty. I'm watching the dog while my mom's out of town. Oh, wow. It's kind of cold outside. I don't know where you guys are in the world. I'm in Wisconsin, and it is... Oh, they took the thermostat down. I think the car thermostat said... Or thermometer. Wait, what's the difference between a thermostat and a thermometer? A thermostat is the device inside the house that you control the temperature with. Thermometer is what I'm thinking of, right? Or is a thermometer the thing you put in your mouth? Or is it the word for both? The thing that says the degrees outside. It is 25 degrees Fahrenheit according to the little one that is on the rear view mirror of my car. But those are never truly correct, are they? So, good job. Okay, you want food? I'll give you some food. Let me take a sip of this coffee. I never told them if I want a cream. Anyways. Alright, let's feed this dog, and then I want to talk to you about something else. A lot of people want, like, and here's the thing, like, talking about Smash, I'm just going to go on a tangent right now. Oh, and let me say, first off, if you're watching this video, there you go, good job. Do you got water? Yeah, you do. If you're watching this video and what is this? 23 minutes. If you've watched all 23 minutes of this, if you even click this video, if you're even subscribed in the first place, because we've kind of plateaued at 19,000 subscribers for years, I feel like. We've been for years. So and we've been steadily just losing subscribers, I think, because we don't produce shit. So if you're subscribed and you check this video out, you are the VIP champ. So if you've watched the entire video to this point, I want you to include the word chimp into your comment. Do it in a clever way so people don't see a pattern, but just you and I will see the pattern, but nobody else. It'll be like a secret kind of thing. I think the reason I thought of the word chimp is because I said VIP, or no, I said MVP. What did I say? I think I said MVP, and MVP always makes me think of that movie, Most Valuable Primate, where there's like a monkey that would that would skateboard something. Oh, dude, what is this? Is that blood? It's on the outside, dude. Was there like a... I almost said squirrel. Is there a bird that flew into the window? I almost said, do birds have blood? Damn, dude, I think of stupid shit. Okay. What? Why does my mom have this? Oh, I get it. He's scared. He's chattering his teeth. They really messed up on that eyebrow, dude. Do you see that? Let me get in the sunlight. That eyebrow compared to that one? The hell? How is this a toy? Like, how could you have fun with this? Oh, it opens up? What's so cool about that opening? It's a keychain? Dude, just pick like one thing. It's just like 3 useless things. Anyways. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, if you're watching this, you are the most valuable primate. But beyond that, yeah, I would love to do another Smash tournament. But here's the thing, like, people always say 3 is the best one. And yeah, that's cool, but that was like, when we made that one, like, we were like 20. And it shows in the fact that people could just donate. I just had people come over and donate their entire day to just hanging out. Like, that is like so hard to do now. I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year. And it's like, is that possible to have like 10 friends over? Do you even have 10 friends at this age? Is that a thing anymore? Or do you have like a girlfriend and like one other person you see a month? You know what I mean? Like, what? Life is a lot different now. But that's not meant to sound like doom and gloom. That's just, things are different. You know, at different ages, you enter different stages. And I don't think, like, oh, this stage is better, this one's worse. And it's really easy, I think, it's really easy to say things were better when you're a kid. But, like, I think if I'm... it's not better, it's just different, you know? I like, now as an adult, I have just more disposable money that I'm able to put into productions, things that you will see that you will find out about this year, but right now it's not the right time, so please be patient. I hate it, I'm being apologetic because I hate it when people always tease shit, but they never come out and say it. But now I'm on the other end, and now I'm doing that. So just be patient. But I keep losing my train of thought. I'm not blah blah blah. Anyways, so yeah, Super Smash Tournament 3, and it really is just a documentary about hanging out. And I think somewhere we went a little astray, and this is something I'm like just figuring out. But somewhere we went a little astray with the smash-ups is we started to weave a story that was fabricated, but with Super Smash Tournament 3, like, obviously that was fiction. You know what I mean? But the fiction came from exaggerating real life. And in the smash-ups, we just, like, try to create a story from scratch. And I don't know. I think if I did another Smash tournament, I would want to shoot it all in one day. Even though Super Smash Tournament 3, I know it's meant to look like that's all one day, but that is an entire summer. That is 3 months of shooting. And I think now we could do it more efficient, but the point of that kind of thing isn't to be efficient. The point of that thing is to not treat it like work. You know what I mean? So, but with Super Smash Tournament 4, that we were able to shoot in one day. It might have been 2, actually, But the point is, it was like a weekend. You know what I mean? That's a lot different than 3 months. And I think. And I like Super Smash Tournament 4 too. A lot of people don't like that it's not as long as 3. But the thing is, like, Super Smash Tournament 4 got shared a lot more than Super Smash Tournament 3 did because it is so just concise. You're able to throw that in an article. But anyways, it's not about the views. It's about the views. Yeah, I don't know. I think I said everything I want to say. Basically, I want to not apologize, but acknowledge that yes, there has been a drought in content. And I'll stop pacing. That might be. Have I been filming my face or just like my neck? Sorry if this video is like total crap. Am I covering the speaker? This might be just like unusable garbage. I don't know. But I'll let you guys go. I know you've been listening to the entire thing. You've been listening to 30 minutes of somebody's neck. You want to go outside again? Come on. You just ate. Get your ass over here. Alright, he doesn't wanna. I guess I've been farting this entire time I've been talking to you guys. Anyways, so I'm acknowledging that there has been a drought in content. I'm saying this year there's gonna be. But I hate doing this too, like saying like what to expect. I was watching an old video with Boo Dude, if you have any idea who that is. But we did an old update video like maybe 6 years ago in 2012. And watching it now, I watched we teased like 5 things, like announced them, and none of those happened. So it's like, oh man, I don't want to do that. But these projects that are going on are for sure are happening. The problem is, and I'm finally figuring out how not to be this kind of person, but I was a really unfocused human, and I would spread myself. My interests are so broad that I jump from one thing to another and try to do multiple things at once. So now what I do is I'll just focus on one thing, and I'll get ideas in my head like, oh, I'd love to do that. And I'll just write in a notebook. I'll write a notebook. And then a couple weeks later, maybe, oh, I'll have another idea for that thing. I'll just go back to that page of the notebook and add to it. And then when I'm done with that project, then I can move on to the next project.